Statement 1. Business firms are a combination of manpower, financial and physical resources which help in managerial decisions. Statement 2. Societies can be classified into two categories, which are production and consumption. Exactly. Both statements are correct, makes sense, and it is right choice.
Statement 1. Managerial economics covers both micro and macroeconomics. Statement 2. All economic theories, tools, and concepts are covered under the scope of managerial economics to analyze business environment.
Nice work. You chose both statements are correct, and it is correct.
Statement 1. Appropriate planning and measuring profit, which is the most important and challenging area on managerial economics. Statement 2. Success of a firm depends on its primary measure, and that is profit.
Well reasoned. Both statements are correct is the correct choice.
Statement 1. The demand for the study of managerial economics is increasing because of globalization. Statement 2. Economy increasing the demand for professional trained management personnel.
Solid response. Both statements are correct is a valid choice.
Statement 1. Capital management involves planning and controlling of expenses. Statement 2. Managerial economics is not merely important in capital management to identify the rate of return.
Good thinking. Only statement 1 is correct is the right answer.
Who defined managerial economics as integration of economic theories with business practice for the purpose of facilitating decision-making and forward planning by management?
Well picked. Spencer and Siegelman is the correct answer.
Statement 1. Demand and forecasting involves huge amount of decision-making. Statement 2. In managerial economics, demand analysis and forecasting holds a very least important.
You got it? Your choice only statement 1 is correct is right.
Managerial economics makes use of modern tools of mathematics, statistics, operations research, finance, marketing, production. So, it can be regarded as
clear logic. Your choice, multidisciplinary, is sound and 100% true.
To maximize net benefits, the manager should increase the managerial control variable up to the point where marginal benefits equal marginal costs.
Bravo! Marginal principle is the answer.
the field of economics that deals with the economic concepts, an analysis of problems that are required to formulate rational managerial decisions.
Smart move. Managerial economics is an accurate answer.
Dash focuses on the behavior of the individual actors on the economic stage. That is, firms and individuals and their interaction in markets.
Nicely done. Microeconomics is a solid answer.
The core problem in economics study is
Smart pick. Scarcity is the correct choice.
The purpose of the use of managerial economics principles in a firm is to answer the three basic economic problems. Except dash.
Strong choice. What are the needs and wants of the people? Is the right answer.
dash is economic theory used in business, whereas dash is economics theory used in business and non-business organization.
Excellent. Business economics, managerial economics is a brilliant choice. Characteristics of managerial economics that concerned with what management should do under particular circumstances. Correct. Normative economics is the right answer.
It refers to any activity involved in efforts aimed at earning money and spending this money to satisfy our wants.
Right again. Economics is a valid answer. the field in applied economics in which quantitative methods and economic theory to analyze business enterprises. Valid point? Business economics is true. It is the discipline of organizing and allocating a firm's scarce resources to achieve its desired objectives. On track. Management is the correct answer. Managerial economics is the integration of dash, with dash for solving business and management problems. You're right. Economic theory. Practice is the correct answer. The famous book on economics, An Inquiry into the Nature and Cause of Wealth of Nation, was written by. Right choice? Adam Smith is the best answer. All of these are the top 3 most important factors in the economics of a business except. Nice selection. Political risk is the correct and valid answer. Dash refers to the total additional cost or benefits of implementing a managerial decision. Well done. Incremental is the right choice. Which among the following is concerned with maximization of profit and minimizing cost? Good job. Your answer, managerial economics, works well here. The study of aggregate income and expenditures and the per capita income of one country. Great thinking. Macroeconomics is the right choice. The change in total benefits arising from a change in the managerial control variable. Perfect. Marginal benefit is the correct choice. It helps in covering the gap between the problems of logic and the problems of policy. You chose managerial economics, and it is correct. Are a signal to resource holders where resources are most highly valued by society. Correct response. Profit is the most accurate answer. Which of the following is not a fundamental consideration of operator economics? Great job. Law of demand is the accurate answer. It is social science that studies the implications of incentives and decisions. Sharp thinking. Microeconomics is the right choice. Which among the following is not the characteristics of managerial economics? Excellent choice. Not prescriptive is the right answer. A critical element of entrepreneurship is sharp thinking. Risk-taking is the right choice, which is not covered under the subject of managerial economics. Exactly. Accounting theory makes sense, and it is right choice. The science of making decisions in the presence of scarce resources. Solid response. Economics is a valid choice. Are anything used to produce a good or service or achieve a goal? On track. Resources is the correct answer. Which of the following is not a function of managerial economist? Nice selection. Providing legal advice is the correct and valid answer. Which of the following factors may explain diseconomies of scale? Right choice. Managerial inefficiency is the best answer. Basic economic tools of managerial economics does not include. Smart move. None of these is an accurate answer. Which among the following are scope of managerial economics? You chose all of these, and it is correct. Managerial economics is based on the principles of dash. You're right. Microeconomics is the correct answer.
Which among the following is not related with economics? Correct. Only normative science is the right answer.
Who is the author of Theory of Managerial Capitalism?
Well done. Maris is the right choice. Considered as economics applied to problem of choice. Nice work. You chose managerial economics, and it is correct. Economics gives a dash to any business organization. Valid point. Directions is true.
What is related with which among the following?
Correct response. Positive is the most accurate answer.
The most important function in managerial economics.
Well reasoned. Decision-making is the correct choice. Micro and macroeconomics are dash of economics. Clear logic. Your choice scope is sound and 100% true. What form of economics is operators economics? Strong choice. Micro-target is the right answer. Dash is the primary function of economics. Great thinking. Financial study is the right choice.
Managerial economics is dash in character.
Good thinking. Micro is the right answer.
In economics, cost control means dash.
Great job. Determining cost is the accurate answer. Dash is known as father of economics. Excellent choice. Adam Smith is the right answer.
The best definition of economics is
Bravo. How choices are made under conditions of scarcity is the answer. In economics, utility refers to dash. Right again. Satisfaction or usefulness is a valid answer.
business economics is also known as.
Well picked. All of the above is the correct answer.
Examples of managerial problem.
You got it? Your choice. What method of production to use is right.
Economics is necessary for dash.
Nicely done. Management is a solid answer. Managerial economics is a dash.
Smart pick. Science and art is the correct choice.
What is managerial economics? Perfect. Use of economics concepts in business decision-making is the correct choice. Who is a father of economics? Excellent. Adam Smith is a brilliant choice. Management depends on dash. Good job. Your answer economics works well here. Father of economics dash. Clear logic. Your choice, Adam Smith, is sound and 100% true. Economics is the study. Nice work. You chose scarcity and it is correct. Economics means dash. Smart move. Study of wealth of nations is an accurate answer. Economics is a dash. Sharp thinking. Social science is the right choice. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Bravo. Contact Narayan Changda is the answer.